I also, if I may make one more plug, tomorrow
Yes.
is something very exciting. Molly is the host of a Loading Ready Run video series called The Panelists, which is a really funny, it's basically what if we did a British-style panel show, but all the panelists were just performers and people we like and you know, people within our circle, and it's really fun and it's really silly, and Molly is the host, and she is delightful, and the upcoming season it's just pure fire. It's so good. Molly and I co-wrote all of the prompts together, and it's just great. And the trailer for the new season comes out tomorrow on our YouTube channel, and it's awesome. And I can say, because I finished editing the first 3 episodes, and they're all fire. They're so good. So please check that out.
I really love the last season. Like, I'm excited to do that. Like, that's what I'm going to be watching when I get back to Vancouver. Well, that, and on Monday, a new episode of Road Quest.
Yeah.
Because it took a week off for Desert Bus, which was enough time for me to catch up. And then it'll be back.
Really glad you like it. Thank you for watching.
Yay.
It's a lot of fun to do.
It looks like so much fun.
Yeah.
While I'm thanking people who work on the Panelists, Matt, can you come out here, please?
Yeah.
Because I just want to say thank you to Matt, who is our erstwhile, I would say, editor on that. Basically, Matt takes all of our goofs and he edits them down to a beautiful package, and then we all look amazing and great. And so
I try to live up to Kathleen's example, because she did a lot of work on the videos before I came along and started doing work on them for her.
we're a team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
We're all a big, happy family.
Yeah. Speaking of teamwork, Matt also has been doing incredible work on Road Quest, and I do want to shout him out for that. He was the first pass editor on that. He took 12 hours a day of footage from 9 camera angles and cut them down to what, like 5 hours?
Dad.
Yes, but also 12 hours?
Oh, well.
It was a bit more than 12 hours.
But it was like, we would record for like 12 hours a day, sort of minimum, but that's not one camera recording for 12 hours.
Yeah.
That's 9 cameras.
At least.
At least, recording. And then Matt would take that. And then Graham then further refined that down to like the 45 minutes the average episode is.
I've heard every anime joke they made on that road trip.
I'm so sorry. I have been really enjoying the edits on that. Okay. I don't know whether that's you, Graham, you and Graham as a team.
Teamwork.
I
can't tell which ones are whose, but...
And Kathleen has been doing a fine comb audio pass on it as well.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
So, cars. They're hard to work with audioly, but you're doing a very good job.
Especially if someone picks a car that has no top.
Yes.
Our friend Josh, who is one of the people in Game Nights. He's a professional video editor. Like, it works in LA. Did movie trailers for a living before he did Game Nights. He sent Graham a message. He's like, why would you let them choose a convertible? He was just like, I would have said no. But it was honestly all came down to mic placement, and a lot of the work I'm doing is just lots of finding road tone that matches the tone of the road that they're on, because a wet road sounds different than a dry road.
Yeah.
A car going fast sounds different than a car going slow, and just blending all of that together, so like multiple layers fading in and out to make it as smooth as possible.
Kathleen, what about a car going over a dry gravel road versus a car going over a wet gravel road?
Oh, jeez.
Actually, if you have blank samples of a bunch of these different road sounds and things like that, I have some sound designer friends that would probably really like some of that.
Oh,
like as like a sample pack or something.
Yeah, we have less empty tone than you might want, because it turns out they're all a bunch of chatty boys on Road Quest.
I mean, also I cut out all the empty tone, but...
Oh, okay. I need to, because like a lot of my job is being like, this sounds great, but it's going back and forth between car A and B, so it sounds like this, and there's no flow to it, so it's just smoothing all of that out.
Neat.
And going back to like the rough cuts and being like, just scrubbing through and looking for Bish to stop talking.
Yeah. I didn't know him very well until I started working on that, because this is the first project I ever worked on for LRR. And I guess, had a bit of a parasocial relationship forming with all of the hosts there, because I would see them talking for hours.
It's like you knew us.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I will also say, as someone who used to live in the Yukon, why on earth would anyone bring a convertible to the Yukon?
Because James likes.
Bugs?
No, because James. Okay, I think Adam nails it in the show.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Road Quest, it's on youtube.com/LoadingReadyRun. Go check it out. It's like, okay, it's basically the challenge is 3 groups of 2 friends are going to drive to the Yukon and experience British Columbia and do healthy male friendship and see our beautiful country. So it's like Top Gear, but without anybody being problematic and crappy in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Top Gear but wholesome, I think was the tagline
Yeah.
that we out earlier this week.
Can you give the elevator pitch to those in chat that may not know about Loading Ready Run? Can you give the elevator pitch of what group you're talking about?
Yeah, Loading Ready Run is a comedy, is this internet sketch comedy troupe / content creation, Twitch streaming, magic playing thing. We've been Loading Ready Run is having its as an internet content generation site is having its quinceanera this year. We have been around for 16 years, which is a very long time in the internet game. We predate YouTube.
Yep.
And we've always just kind of gone along and done a bunch of weird art projects. And our weird art projects include what if we made Top Gear but wholesome? What if we did our own take on an English panel show and we've just put all of our friends in it and made it funny?
Yep.
And a lot of the people who work here at Desert Bus is not Loading Ready Run, but there's a lot of crossover within our group. And
So raise your hand if you're a member of Loading Ready Run. Good. Raise your hand if you're a friend of Loading Ready Run. Excellent. Raise your hand if you enjoy watching Loading Ready Run. That should clear things up.
I appreciate that Dan went with neither. Dan was like, I am not in Loading Ready Run and I'm not friends with these
You
people.
people.
It was good.
Oh, I forgot to raise my hand in the last one.
we established when we were doing our compliment round that I actually don't ever see Dan outside of Desert Bus.
Yeah.
So it's a very we spend an intense week together once a year. So
I think that's what I'm like with basically everybody here.
Yeah.